Hi everyone. In this session of total quality management, we are going to see about the foundations on the total quality management. So these foundations are very important on which this TQM is being built. The first one is the continuous improvement of quality. Here, the all fundamentals to this TQM systems is just improving the quality of the products and services that are provided by an organization. Such quality improvement results in greater productivity and enhances the ability of an organization to remain vital, employ people, and serve to the customers in betterment. And the focus on continuous quality improvement helps an organization to do the right things. The next foundation of this article is the central focus on the customer. As we know, the customers are the kings to any kind of business, and that will lead to the central focus on the customer for them to get satisfied with the products and services. The central to all TQM is on the focus on the customer, whether it is an internal and external recipients of an organization's products, right? That is internal means within the industry or the sector, from one department to another department, there exists the supplier and customer concept. Similarly, the external recipients, where after the manufacturing of the product, so they have to supply to the external organizations or the dealers, okay, and wholesalers. Here, the needs and desires define the quality of the producer. See, for example, if a person purchases a particular product for a less amount, and with that he is getting satisfied, then automatically that customer is satisfied with the product and also the quality and also the cost. Whereas if the person who is expecting for the more amount, and if he is not able to get this product of at that particular cost, he may think that the product is quality, not up to the quality. So this is how the needs and desires only they define the quality of the producer, and the job of this producer is to meet and exceed the customer's needs and expectations. Another focus on the customer helps the organization to do. The next one is the systematic improvement of operations, because these operations what we follow in an industry will also plays a play a vital role in enhancement of the quality of the particular product or the service. All work occurs in processes that begin and end somewhere. Okay, so to before you complete a product, okay. So here the process may start somewhere else, and then the process may end somewhere else. It may be within the industry, or it may be from outside of the industry. These work processes account of 80 to 85% of the quality of the work and productivity of the employees. So not only improving the quality, but at the same time the productivity of the employees would also be increased, because that will be the main cause for profit or loss of any organization. So the management is responsible for the system within an organization. So the management takes full responsibility to build up a system in such a way that it should enhance or it should ensure the quality of the product or the service what they are offering. Therefore, the managers are not employees. Okay, the managers should shoulder them when something goes wrong with the system. And the TQM calls for studying work processes quantitatively, using individuals or teams to find the places that break down unnecessary complexities occur in processes, and to identify the solutions that to prevent them in the future. So not only that is identifying the breakdowns or the unnecessary complexities during the processes, working processes, but also they have to come up with the solution, okay, to prevent them so that it will not occur in near. The next one is open work environments. So here there should be a continuous quality improvement, which is very much required for an atmosphere for innovation, where the suggestions for improvement are solicited and respected, and where the supervisors and managements are open to the disagreement or conflict or any other changes. So there should be an open meeting then and there, and they have to find a place where they can discuss all the disputes which is causing inside an industry towards the implementation of the quality. And the activities for the improvement of the work process, especially when the teams are involved, because if it's a single person or a single noded job, it doesn't matter. When the people are working in a group, so there may be some barriers that occur which has to be rectified then and there. And that's what we have said, whether it is between the departments or between the supervisors or those supervised. Then the next one is long term thinking. The TQM is characterized by long-term thinking, which helps to mold the future by understanding the consequences of current actions. So generally, this long-term thinking will be done or will be entertained with the past history or of the sales or productions or qualities or at any measurable tool. Such thinking requires decision making, which is very important management principle that is based on the data, both the hard and soft, and related to the real problems, not asymptotes. It requires time. Yes, we believe it shies away from quick fixes arrived at by discussion at the institution. Longer term thinking works best in the organization where the managers plan to stay and thus have a stake in the consequences of their decision. Another foundation of TQM is the development of human resources. Any organization that follow TQM principles are organized to help the people to do their jobs. So they are seriously committed to employ the learning and development. Such development begins with a thorough orientation in the organizations, including its missions, values, and information about where the job fits into an organization. It also involves educating people to perform to the quality standards for a specific job before requiring them to work independently. Finally, the management responsibility for TQM leaderships. So the managers need to lead the transformation of the organization to the new culture of continuous quality improvement. So in the other words, this continuous improvement can be called as a KZ that we will study later in detail. And the management must accept the personal responsibility for continuous quality improvements and be dedicated to empowering others in an organization to accept a personal responsibility for it. Thank you.